I was meeting with a client the other day and they asked me, what's the actual cost of living here in Redwood City? Well, I'm going to give you some of the details. So let's take a look at the real estate market, average incomes, and living expenses. So first of all, let's take a look at rents in Redwood City. They can vary quite dramatically. You can get a pretty average one bedroom or one bath studio for about $2,000 a month, and that can go all the way up to $4,000 a month for a more luxury one bedroom, one bath condo in downtown, as an example. So depending on the neighborhood, you can get a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-family house for rent for about $5,000 to $6,000 a month, give or take a little bit. Sometimes they're a little bit cheaper, sometimes they're a little bit more than that. A lot of it kind of depends on the neighborhood. As an example, you can find a 3-bedroom, 1-bath in the Friendly Acres area for about $4,000 a month. Now, just down the street, as an example, in that same neighborhood, you can find a 4-bedroom, 2-bath for about $5,500 a month. Now, if you take a look at the north of El Camino area, which is Mount Carmel, Roosevelt, kind of Emerald Hills area, you can find a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house for about $5,000 or $6,000 a month. Now, to buy a single-family house in the area in Redwood City, you can't really find anything under $1 million. You can, but it very rarely comes up, and they're not necessarily in the best neighborhoods where you have like a little bit of light industry nearby, or it's on a very busy street near some light industry, that kind of thing. So they do pop up, but it's a little rare, so you have to keep your eye on it, and they're generally a bit smaller. On average, let's say you're looking for a kind of standard, if you will, 3-bedroom, 2-bath home on about a 5,000 to 6,000 square foot lot. Depending on the specific neighborhood, you're looking at about 1.3 to 1.5 million if you're talking about areas like Friendly Acres, the Centennial area, or the Alphabet Streets, as an example. If you're curious about where those areas are, click on my link below. I included a map. Also some links to some other videos, and you can look for properties in those specific neighborhoods if you click on the links below. Now, for properties for sale, if you're looking at kind of the Edgewood Park, that's one of the most expensive areas in Redwood City, kind of tied along there with Emerald Hills. Really not going to find anything for under about 1.5, and that's if you're lucky. Generally speaking, they're going to be a lot higher than that, and you're going to get a lot bigger home. Generally speaking, there aren't a lot of smaller homes kind of just built in that neighborhood. You do find a few, just not a lot. Now, the Mount Carmel kind of Roosevelt, Woodside Plaza area, it is possible maybe to find like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, kind of smaller square footage, about 1,700 square feet for about 1.3 to 1.4. But in general, anything with a larger square footage is going to be a little bit more than that. You're looking at about 1.5, 1.6 kind of price point, depending on the specific neighborhood, street, and area. And the prices can go up from there. There are some really big and nice homes in the area. I've seen properties like a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, about 2,400 square feet. Those will go for about $3 million. Now, on the other side of that, there are some bigger homes in the area, like a 2,400 square foot, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, brand new or close to new build. Those will go for about 2.5 to 3 million in that same neighborhood. In the Redwood Oaks neighborhood, you're kind of looking at about the 1.5 to 2 million range, give or take, depending on the specifics of the home as well. So the median household income in Redwood City ranges from about $140,000 to $150,000, give or take. Now, we all know the Bay Area is expensive. The cost compared to the national average, Redwood City is 91% higher than the national average, but generally a little bit cheaper than the surrounding neighborhoods. Just to give you an idea, a principal software engineer can earn anywhere from about $150,000 to $203,000 or $250,000 or more in the Redwood City area. Redwood City has a pretty diverse population with a median age of about 37 years old. Let's just go over some average numbers for you. The median home value in Redwood City is about $1.5 million. Average rent is about $4,600. The average utility bill is about $230. The average phone bill is actually about the same price, about $250. Gas, well, I guess that ranges a lot nowadays, but let's say $4.70. The average hamburger in Redwood City costs $6.73. I love good hamburger. So here's some other cool numbers for you to know. As I mentioned, the median home value is about 1.5 to 1.6 million, give or take. That's about 376% higher than the national average of about 350 to 400,000. And it's 120% higher than the California average. And the California average is $733,000. So to live comfortably in Redwood City, a minimum annual recommended income is $302,000 for a family and about $120,000 or so for an individual. Did you find this video helpful? If you're thinking about moving to Redwood City or have questions about where you can find the best deals, give me a call, shoot me a message below, or even just hit that like and subscribe button so I know that you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much.